Well, I was 18 years old, and my friends and we went out to a club, which will remain nameless. But I wasn't quite 21 yet, but I looked the part, so I got kind of drunk. But I was out there really moving it on the dance floor, and this European with long hair approached me. He was so gorgeous. But he told me his name was Francisco, and he bought me a drink. One thing led to another. We talked a bit. We ended up back at his apartment, and you can pretty much guess what went on there. It was a pretty memorable night. But it wasn't until I first started getting sunburn on my walks to the car that I realized Francisco was the real deal. I guess it's just really strange and scary, but at the same time, I could get used to this. I was actually quite upset about the fact that I had to drink blood. I am a vegan, but what was I supposed to do? It's not the worst thing that could happen. There are alternatives. You see, my family is Southern Baptist, but yeah, I had to tell them nevertheless. They really disowned me after that conversation. Try explaining to my father sleeping in coffins and drinking blood. I wouldn't say being a vampire completely ruins my family life, but it was still pretty messed up. I think they were actually more surprised to hear I was gay. But, my mom, she still sends me vegan cookies for Christmas, so it's not like they totally hate me. Managing my life really isn't that difficult. I just need to avoid Italian food and sunlight. I've been given a lot of support from my friends and Francisco. I forgot to mention we're living together now, and he called me back. I'm going back to night school, where I'm studying business, and I'd like to start a company that sells and manufactures all vegan products and vampire-friendly products. I've never enjoyed preying on anyone. I was feeling pretty pessimistic at first about being viewed as a normal member of the community, but now I'm feeling pretty hopeful that one day my way of life will be viewed as totally acceptable. Believe it or not, my life is pretty good.